stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get this out wide. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. this is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll send him over to the left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
19 Tiger.
Mingo, the man in motion. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he will score. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Ravens. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got that to the rookie wide out from Georgia. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
York's kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run. Room up the sideline at the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. One quarter in the books. 14-10 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's second and 9. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is third and inches. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air once more on second down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Third and a yard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Ravens bring their punt team out. They will get away from that one. And they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Here we go.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns, not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Okay, ready? 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Get up.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, faking the give. Is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That's Mingo. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready up. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Ready. Go, Lee. Go. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught. Mingo with the grab.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mingo, the man in motion. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, New York. his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
60. Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Mingo, the man in motion. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got that complete to Knox. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. I'll give on the ground, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll go right and find his running back. Whoa! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get this out wide. Down to the 10. And he will score. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Ravens will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
70 Lions. Stop low 18. Track at 60. Check out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. It's second down. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2. Putting the tight end in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's up to the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Jets have a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Go!
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Back to throw. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. He'll let one go down the middle. Still going. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point now by Ryland. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this out wide. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Jets have got it to the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll get this out to the left flat. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
1st and 10.
18, run, 18, ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
65, Jack, 65. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.